Well, hello there. How you doing? I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I again slept in to 10 or 11 a.m. The good news is I actually got um, feet on the ground working and fed, and by about 12:30, um, I did get some accomplishments today. I finished building my 50-foot long, 30 amp extension cord for my welder, which goes from the dryer cord here 50 feet out that way. And I'm going to have to clear a little stuff out to pull the ice cream truck back about 15 feet. But then I can take the welder outside and weld with 220. That's a good plus. I also, on the back of the truck, there's two pylons. I removed the right one. It's about this big. It's about 15, 17 inches wide, 10 inches deep, 10 inches tall. And it's about that thick of steel. It's a steel bumper. And that took me a good 2 hours. Intermingled with running to go get the things for my extension cord. I went to the welding supply place and I got two things. And they came back and discovered one of them was the incorrect plug for this side over here. And then I took that back and got a refund for that. And then went to the electric supply warehouse and got an 8 gauge, that thick uh, piece of cable to serve as the uh, conductive material, the extension cable, if you may. And it's rated for 30 amps, and that's all that amp is. That outlet's rated for anyway, so there's no reason to go any higher than that. So all in all, this extension cord cost me $175 plus tax. And then what else did I buy? Oh, it's like this cabling stuff that keeps you from pulling it out of the socket on one side, and then the other plug already had that, so that's 15. We're at 100, and the things were at $30 each, so that's $60. It's 250. So basically, what, $280 for an extension cord, so I can weld outside near my truck because I can't bring my truck in. These ceilings are like 10 foot tall, and my truck is 10'6". The doors are barely about 8 foot tall, so I'm not going to modify those doors to bring the truck in here for this one project. I have been toying around with the idea of raising the roof on this place or just completely demolishing it and building a new building, which I think might be the better thing. Um, of course, I have more land. I can leave this here. I have probably 3/4 of an acre right over there. Or wait, another third of an acre over there, which is more than big enough to build a 10,000 square foot building. I've been doing research. I think I might want to find some. Don't call it a pole barn. Yeah, I'm going to do partial pole barn, partial. It's going to be a hybrid building. I'm doing some more learning on because I want to have wide spans on the inside, and the trusses are the problem. I want to see how far I can truss this span, or how far of a span I can truss with whatever particular. Um, I have to think about snow loads too. It was even as infrequently as it snows here. So I want to have a kind of a pitched roof. I don't want to do a flat roof. Um, I might spend a few $1,000s to get a consultant down here. That might be the best idea. You know, flat slab, electric receptacles every say 20 feet, 20 feet, 20, 240 and 120 boxes right next to each other every 20 feet. And then if I can go 40 feet across, I'll have drop downs. I do want to have the ceiling about 20 feet tall because I want to pull trucks in there, and the person would have to have space. So 22 foot, 23, 24, 25, and so that they can operate any tools overhead necessary, room for hang down apparatuses, and of course, then I will need a gable roof because I'll need. Wait a minute, you can just put equipment. You can put mechanical air conditioning and heat on top of the roof of a flat roof too. So again, yeah, I have to do some more research, but I'm thinking it's going to be about 135,000. But for the trucking company, I've got the one truck. I want to have about 12. So I'll need a steady base for them to operate in and out of. And we're off the main road right here. I've never. This is not a non-truck route. It's actually a state highway. Way down there at the end of the road on the main road, and kind of off the main road. That's why it was so hard to get internet here. So yeah. Anyhow, yeah, got some accomplishments done today so far. I'm gonna do another couple test welds with the 220, so I can see how I'm doing with the. Obviously, it's going to make my welding go faster because it's got more heat, and so I'm going to have to relearn that part of it. But I think that I've flattened the learning curve enough that I can accommodate that variable. I apologize when I hesitate. Sometimes I'm trying to think in English versus thinking in Spanish, German, Greek, Japanese, Chinese, and English. So I'm trying to. Oh, I'm speaking in English right now. Not that I speak all those other languages proficiently, just Spanish. But I know some words in other languages, and it just does kind of give me a little bit of hiccup sometimes because I try. Sometimes I try to imagine what the words would be. Watashi wa Nihongo ga hanesemasen, which means in Japanese, I don't speak Japanese. Anyways, let me jump off here. I'm gonna be proactive